The Prophet Muhammad once said, "If a rock is dropped into Jahannam, it will continue to fall for 70 years before reaching the bottom." This hadith alone gives us a glimpse of how vast and terrifying Jahannam truly is. But what exactly is Jahannam? Why was it created? And who will end up there? Today, we will explore the depths of Jahannam as described in the Qur'an and Hadith, uncovering the truth about its levels and the punishments within. Jahannam, or hell, is a place of divine justice, created by Allah as a means of punishing those who reject the truth, commit grave sins, or transgress against His commands. The punishments in Jahannam vary according to one's deeds. Some will suffer for eternity, while others will eventually be purified and granted entry into Jannah, paradise. Just as Jannah has 8 levels of increasing reward, Jahannam has 7 descending levels of punishment. Each level is reserved for different categories of sinners, based on the severity of their wrongdoings. Jahannam is not just a place of fire, it is a realm of unimaginable torment. The Quran describes it as a blazing inferno, hotter than anything in this world. The Prophet mentioned, Jahannam was heated for 1,000 years until its fire turned red. Then it was heated for another 1,000 years until it became white. Finally, it was heated for another 1,000 years, and now it is pitch black. Unlike the fire of this world, the fire of Jahannam does not give off light. It is utterly dark, a symbol of complete despair. The people in Jahannam will beg for water, but they will only be given boiling, scalding liquid that melts their insides. The 7 levels of Jahannam. Allah has divided Jahannam into 7 levels, each designated for different types of sinners. The deeper the level, the more severe the punishment. Jahannam, the first level. This level is for sinful Muslims who neglected their duties but still held on to their faith. The fire here is not as intense as the lower levels, but the suffering is continuous. Their skin will burn, only to be renewed so that the punishment never ends, until Allah's mercy grants them relief. Laza, the second level, reserved for those who denied the existence of Allah and rejected the guidance of the prophets. Here, the fire does not just burn the body, it engulfs the soul. It consumes from within, leaving no escape. Sakar, the third level. The people of this level are those who neglected their prayers, refused to help the poor, and lived lives of arrogance and falsehood. The Quran specifically warns about this level, where the fire will consume everything except the bones. Al-Hutama, the fourth level. The word hutama means that which crushes. This level is for those who were greedy, hoarded wealth, and spread corruption. The fire here is said to originate from the feet and rise upwards, consuming the heart first, the very center of arrogance and greed. Al-Jahim, the fifth level. Those who denied the rights of others and oppressed the weak will be thrown into Al-Jahim. It is described as an enormous, burning coal, far hotter than anything known to man. The flames here are fierce, tearing through flesh and bone. As-Sa'ir, the sixth level, one of the most horrifying levels. As-Sa'ir has been burning since the beginning of creation. It is filled with venomous creatures, chains and pits of agony where sinners will be trapped in endless torment. Al-Hawiyah, the seventh and deepest level. This is the final and worst level, reserved for the worst sinners, those who outright denied Allah and His messengers. Here, the fire is inescapable. The sinners will be crushed under mountains, their bodies bound in chains, and their screams will be met with no relief. The Quran describes it as a fire that embraces its victims like a mother embraces her child. But instead of comfort, it only brings suffering. Despite the terrifying reality of Jahannam, Islam teaches that Allah's mercy is greater than His wrath. The Quran reminds us, "Say, O my servants who have transgressed against themselves, do not despair of the mercy of Allah. Indeed, Allah forgives all sins. Truly, He is the most forgiving, most merciful. Surah Az-Zumar 53. No matter how great one's sins may be, sincere repentance can erase them completely. The doors of forgiveness are open to anyone who turns to Allah with a sincere heart. Jahannam is not just a place, it is a reminder. It serves as a warning for those who stray from the path and a motivation for believers to remain steadfast in their faith. But above all, it is proof that Allah is just. He does not wrong anyone, and every person will receive exactly what they deserve. May Allah protect us from the fire of Jahannam and guide us toward righteousness. Ameen.